That small piece of metal in your pocket could be worth more than your house. The 1946 Jefferson nickel, a coin that most people wouldn't look twice at, has sold for staggering amounts at auction. One particular era variety recently commanded $350,000 at a heritage auction. But here's what makes this story even more incredible. These valuable nickels are still in circulation today. In 1946, as America adjusted to post-war life, the U.S. Mint was working overtime to meet the nation's coinage demands. This pressure led to some of the most fascinating minting errors in American numismatic history. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints produced over 161 million nickels that year. Among them lie some of the most valuable error coins ever discovered. Let's start with the basics. A standard 1946 Jefferson nickel weighs exactly 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. The obverse features Thomas Jefferson's profile facing left, while the reverse shows his historic home Monticello. But it's the imperfections, the mistakes, that turn these 5-cent pieces into 5-figure treasures. Take the story of Mark Davidson, a Connecticut schoolteacher who discovered a 1946 double-die obverse nickel while sorting through his grandfather's collection in 2018. What seemed like a tarnished old coin turned out to be worth $85,000. The double-die error created a distinct doubling effect on Jefferson's profile and the date, visible even to the naked eye. But that's just the beginning. The 1946 nickel holds secrets that even experienced collectors often miss. One of the most valuable errors is the off-center strike. These coins show part of the design missing because they weren't properly centered during minting. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin becomes, as long as the date remains visible. A 1946 nickel struck 50% off-center recently sold for $22,000. Now let's talk about die cracks. As the dies used to strike coins wore down, they sometimes developed cracks that left raised lines on the coins. The 1946 cigarette die break variety shows a distinctive raised line extending from Jefferson's mouth, making it appear as if he's smoking. This unusual error can command prices upward of $15,000 in mint condition. The rarest and most valuable 1946 nickel error is the double die reverse with inverted mint mark. Only 3 examples are known to exist, and one sold at a private sale for $425,000 in 2023. This error combines multiple mistakes: a doubled die on the reverse, showing clear doubling of Monticello, and an inverted mint mark that appears to be doing a headstand. Here's how to examine your 1946 nickels like a professional. First, check the date. Make sure it's 1946. Similar errors exist on other years, but they're generally less valuable. Next, use a magnifying glass to examine Jefferson's profile. Look for any doubling in the letters, numbers, or design elements. Pay special attention to the word Liberty and the date. The mint mark, if present, appears on the reverse to the right of Monticello. Denver minted coins show a D, while San Francisco minted coins display an S. Philadelphia minted coins have no mint mark. Check if the mint mark appears doubled, rotated, or inverted. Any abnormality here could significantly increase the coin's value. But here's what many collectors overlook: die rotation errors. A properly struck coin should have the reverse design oriented 180 degrees from the obverse. If you hold the coin with Jefferson's profile upright and turn it over like a book, Monticello should appear upright as well. Any deviation from this alignment could indicate a valuable error. One collector, Sarah Martinez, discovered this the hard way. She'd had a 1946 nickel in her collection for years before noticing its reverse was rotated 45 degrees from normal. That coin, which she'd acquired for face value at a garage sale, sold for $12,500 at auction. The condition of your coin matters tremendously. Numismatists use the Sheldon scale, ranging from poor P1 to perfect mint state MS70. A regular 1946 nickel in circulated condition might be worth a few dollars, but error coins maintain high values even in lower grades. That double die obverse we mentioned earlier, even in very fine condition VF20, it could still bring $25,000. Let's talk about the ultimate prize, the 1946 triple-struck nickel. Picture a coin that went through the minting process 3 times, creating a ghostly series of overlapping images. Only 5 examples are known to exist, and their values are astronomical. The finest known specimen, discovered in a roll of nickels in 1975, sold for $850,000 in 2022. Consider the case of Robert Chen, a San Francisco bus driver who'd been collecting coins for just 6 months when he discovered a 1946 nickel with multiple strikes. He almost cleaned it, a mistake that would have devastated its value, but fortunately consulted a dealer first. That coin now sits in a prominent numismatic museum, valued at over $200,000. Here are the key areas to examine on your 1946 nickels. The date and Liberty inscription for doubling. The rim for any peculiarities or incomplete strikes. The surface for die cracks or unusual raised lines. The overall strike quality and centering. The mint mark for position and orientation errors. These coins also tell us something fascinating about American history. 1946 marked the first full year of peace following World War II. The mint was transitioning back to civilian production after years of wartime metal rationing. This period of adjustment led to more errors than usual, creating the rare varieties we seek today. Some collectors focus on finding the perfect specimen, a coin with strong strikes, pristine surfaces, and full steps on Monticello. These full steps nickels, even without errors, can command premium prices. Add an error to a full steps coin, and you're looking at potential record-breaking territory. The most recent discovery came from an unlikely source, a vending machine. In 2024, a Michigan college student received a 1946 nickel as change from a campus snack machine. That coin exhibited both a double die obverse and a dramatic die break across Monticello. Its current value? Experts estimate it could bring $150,000 or more at auction. But here's what makes this hunt so exciting. These valuable coins are still out there. Unlike many rare coins that have been pulled from circulation, 1946 nickels continued to circulate well into the modern era. Every roll of nickels, every handful of change, could contain a life-changing discovery. The key is knowing what to look for, and, equally important, knowing how to preserve your find. Never clean your coins, even if they're dirty. The original surfaces, patina, and even the dirt itself can provide valuable information about the coin's authenticity. Any cleaning will significantly reduce its value. If you think you've found a valuable error, protect it immediately. Place it in a soft plastic flip or holder. Never use paper envelopes or adhesive holders. Then, have it authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can confirm the error and grade the coin's condition, making it easier to determine its true value. Remember that coin dealer who purchased Mark Davidson's double die nickel? He later admitted he almost passed on it, thinking the doubling was just damage. This illustrates an important point. Sometimes what looks like damage to the untrained eye is actually a valuable error. When in doubt, seek expert opinion. The world of error coins is constantly evolving. New varieties are discovered, market values fluctuate, and collecting trends change. But the 1946 nickel remains one of the most intriguing targets for error coin hunters. Its combination of historical significance, multiple known error types, and ongoing discoveries keeps collectors coming back for more. So next time you receive change, take a moment to check those nickels. That 5-cent piece could be worth thousands, or even millions. And if you've enjoyed learning about these remarkable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll be exploring more fascinating numismatic treasures in future videos, including the equally impressive 1944 steel cent and the legendary 1955 double die Lincoln cent. Leave a comment below if you've ever found an interesting coin error, and don't forget to like this video to help other collectors discover these amazing pieces of American history. Until next time, keep checking that change. You never know what you might find.